I'm Valerie Scheer, Arts and Entertainment Editor of San Diego News Network. I'm here today with theater critic Pat Launer, the founder and host of the Patté Awards for Theater Excellence. The 13th Annual Patté Awards will be held on January 18th at the Westin Gas Lamp Quarter. And I'm curious, Pat, why did you start the awards?
Well, 13 years ago, I was sitting at my desk at my computer and thinking about the amazing amount of joy and provocation that I had in the theater over the course of the year, and how much work, blood, sweat, and tears these theater people put into it for so little recompense and remuneration. They do it for the passion, for the love, and I just wanted to give something back to the community, to celebrate what they do and give them something a little bit tangible. So that first year, I just made up certificates on my computer and sent them out in the mail. And before I knew it, I saw them hanging in theater walls, and I saw them in people's bios, and I talked about it on the radio, and people were asking for, how do we get this, where? So that started the first party, and the very first party, which was the second year, was at Carl Strauss Brewery. It was maybe 50 people. It was a very low-end event, and the thing has just snowballed, mushroomed, whatever metaphor you want to use. It's gotten to be a really big thing.
Well, I was going to ask you, so how has the event changed over the years?
Well, for one thing, it's grown enormously, exponentially. I mean, as I said, it was nothing the first year, 40 or 50 the second year, and it's like 450 now. I mean, it's a huge event. It's a television broadcast. It's a live entertainment, it's just a fabulous, impassioned event. You just feel the electricity in that room. I mean, it's way beyond just this celebration. It's a community time. It's a time for everybody to get together. It's rare that the whole theater community gets together in one place just to celebrate themselves, so it's a great big theater love fest. Also, for theater goers and theater lovers, it's a great time for them to hobnob with theater people, make acquaintances with them, meet them, and for theater people, it's a wonderful time to network. It's a very good networking opportunity.
So what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, I think 2009 is going to be a hard one to top. I think 2009 was a very, very strong theater year, which is amazing in view of how difficult the year was, how challenging it was financially for donations. Nonprofits are suffering and struggling all over the country. But I think that theater makers are so resilient, and they need to do what they do. Right. You know what that's about. You know what artists are like, Valerie. They need to do what they do, and so they keep making theater on a shoestring, cutting back in small ways, but not cutting back the quality of what was going on. So there's a lot of new stuff coming down the pike. I love new work, and I'm also a great fan of youth and the next generation, which is one of the most exciting parts of the Patté. 2 years ago, I initiated the Patté Scholarship for a Promising Young Theater Maker, which is presented in honor of Dr. Floyd Gaffney, the late Dr. Gaffney, who was the father of African American theater in San Diego. And this is really near and dear to my heart. And this year we made it available only to the 9th and 12th graders in theater classes at the Preuss School, which is a charter school in La Jolla, just for kids of low income who are highly motivated. They give them a very rigorous training, and they become the first ones to graduate college in their families. So we had wonderful essays, which were read by a committee of 5 people, and just heartfelt, wonderful stories. And so I'm very excited about that. We give them a check, we give them a certificate, and for the first time this year, many of the theaters in town have donated tickets so that these kids can go to theater for the whole year and sample the different delights of San Diego theater.
Sounds terrific. So thank you very much, Pat Launer, and we're looking forward to the Patté Awards.
I hope I'll see you there.